Hello, this is Narendra. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe link below. Hello friends, in this video I will tell you about the great achievements of India under Narendra Modi's leadership. In early 2024, India had a general election. The BJP, led by Narendra Modi, won this election, but not with the overwhelming majority that they had expected. Still, the BJP has formed the government at the center with the support of two regional parties. Mr. Modi came to power in 2014 and then again in 2019. His party, the BJP, won an overwhelming majority. In 2014, Mr. Modi came to power because he had ruled the Gujarat state as chief minister from 2001 to 2014 and had brought great prosperity to the state. Mr. Modi is a bachelor and has no children or grandchildren for whom to amass wealth with corrupt means. India is full of corrupt leaders who have ruined the country due to corruption. Mr. Modi is trying to reduce corruption, and he is also trying to make India great again, just as Mr. Trump in USA tried to make USA great again during his first term as president. Modi is also a Hindu nationalist, and he is trying to revive Hindu religion, which had been not only ignored but attacked with serious blows since 1947 under the leadership of the Congress party led by the clan of Nehru-Gandhi family. First, Jawaharlal Nehru ruled from 1947 till his death. Then his daughter Indira Gandhi ruled. And then, after her death at the hands of her Sikh bodyguards, her son Rajiv Gandhi ruled. When Rajiv Gandhi was killed at the hands of a suicide bomber from Sri Lanka, her widow Sonia Gandhi came to power. But then came the government of Modi in 2014, which ended the family dynasty of Nehru-Gandhi family. But though Sonia Gandhi's son Rahul Gandhi lacks leadership qualities, he has become the head of the opposition due to Indian people's blind faith in Nehru-Gandhi dynasty. The Western media, including the BBC, CNN, ABC, Reuters, The Guardian, DW.com, and others, constantly criticize the Modi government as being anti-Muslim and against secularism. But the fact is that Modi is a seasoned politician who has the interests of Indian masses in heart. His slogan in Hindi is Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, which means cooperation of everyone and progress for everyone. So the BJP government at the center has implemented schemes that has lifted millions of people out of poverty, including Muslims. They have built millions of homes for the poor, including those for Muslims. They have provided drinking water to millions of people in the villages. They have built millions of toilets for everyone, including for Muslims. I was born around the time of India's independence from Britain in 1947. I lived in India until 1970 when I left for USA due to extreme poverty and corruption. Since then, I have lived abroad in the West, and I spent 10 years in Saudi Arabia, where I witnessed brutal restrictions and discrimination against Hindus there. I have been following the political developments in India, and I can tell you from the bottom of my heart that Mr. Modi is God sent. A top leader can transform the country rapidly, and this is what Modi has done. Let me tell you a few great things that Modi has done during his last 10 years in power. First of all, he managed to get rid of Article 370 of the Indian Constitution, under which the state of Jammu and Kashmir had autonomy and special privileges. People from other states could not buy property in Kashmir. This allowed a small minority class in Kashmir with vested interests to dominate politics. Starting 1990, Pakistan sent its armed agents into Kashmir, who started killing Hindus and expelling them. The terrorists told Hindus, "You convert or die." These Hindus, called Kashmiri Pandits, left Kashmir and became refugees in their own country. The central government was ruled by the Congress Party. And actually at that time, the Home Minister of India was a Muslim. And they turned a blind eye to the atrocities perpetrated against the Hindus. The film Kashmir Files gives an accurate account of the atrocities. You can search Google for, quote, Kashmir Files movie, unquote. By abrogating Article 370, Kashmir has been incorporated into the Indian Union as a full-fledged state, just as other states. Kashmiris can settle into other states, and people from other states can settle in Kashmir. This has reduced Pakistan-fueled Islamic terrorism in Kashmir. The Modi government has also passed something called CAA, or Citizenship Amendment Act, under which non-Muslims from Pakistan, Bangladesh can migrate to India. The non-Muslim populations in Muslim-majority Pakistan and Bangladesh are brutally suppressed and discriminated. As a result, the percentage of Hindu populations in these countries have drastically declined from 1947 till now, while the Muslim population in India has increased. The CAA gives a lifeline to the long brutalized Hindu populations of Pakistan and Bangladesh. But this scheme is opposed by the opponents of Modi, like the Aam Aadmi Party, which rules Delhi. It is also opposed by the Mamata Banerjee government of West Bengal, which is turning West Bengal into a Muslim-majority state, and by the corrupt leaders like Rahul Gandhi, Lalu Yadav, and others. For over a century, there was conflict between Hindus and Muslims over the Baburi Mosque in Ayodhya. The Baburi Mosque was constructed from 1528 to 1529. This mosque was built on the orders of the Mughal Emperor Babur, on the birthplace of Hindu god Lord Ram. But the Congress Party government at the center, led by Nehru-Gandhi dynasty, ignored the struggle of the Hindus to restore the birthplace of Lord Ram. Starting in the 19th century, there were several conflicts and court disputes between Hindus and Muslims over the mosque. In 1949, idols of Ram and Sita were placed inside the mosque, after which the government locked the building to avoid further disputes. Court cases were filed by both Hindus and Muslims asking for access. These disputes dragged on, leading to riots between Hindus and Muslims all across India. Finally, after coming to power in 2014, the Modi government managed to get the ruling of the Supreme Court of India to restore the rights of Hindus in Ayodhya. Finally, in January 2024, a grand Hindu temple of the Hindu deity Lord Ram was built there. The Muslims were allotted land not far from this temple where they would build their mosque. This was a great act of restoring justice to both Hindus and Muslims, and to end the hostilities between the two communities that had festered for more than a century. Had Modi not come to power, this controversy over Babri Mosque would have festered for decades, leading to great loss of life and strife between Hindus and Muslims. For doing such a great act of justice, the Modi government is accused as being anti-Muslim, anti-minority, and against secularism. I have been watching reels and videos on Facebook this year, and I have observed that Hindus have awakened. They are saying things that were suppressed by the state from 1947 till now. They are saying that when in 1947 India was partitioned and the Muslims got two huge territories of East Pakistan and West Pakistan, then why did Gandhi, the so-called father of India, and his henchman Jawaharlal Nehru kept the Muslims in India? So the Muslims got their two countries, and they also stayed in India to act as fifth column for Pakistan. This is a natural question. Once you partition, then you should partition fairly. If you can create a country for Hindus and Muslims, then Muslims should go to their country that was created for them. Also, Hindus want to turn India into a Hindu state. There are over 27 states in the world where Islam is state religion. And there are 48 countries where Muslims are a majority. In Muslim countries, only Muslims are considered true citizens. Everyone else is a second-class citizen, subject to constant pressure to convert. There are numerous countries where Christians are a majority. All the great military powers in the world, like USA, UK, France, Germany, have Christian majority. But there is not a single country that is for Hindus. In India, Hindus are under constant pressure to convert to Islam or Christianity. If the present trend continues, India will have Hindu minority. Already 9 states in India have Hindu minority. So Modi wants to protect and preserve the Hindu character of India. People are afraid that if Modi is overthrown and the Congress party and other allied parties come to power, Hindus will become a minority in India, which will lead to the end of the Hindu religion. Just like Israel is for Jews, India needs to be a country for Hindus. What is wrong with that? The USA is justified in supporting Israel to remain a state for the Jews. It also must support the BJP-led government of Modi to maintain India as a state for Hindus. Justice requires this. Anything else is a betrayal of justice and democracy. Also, recently, the Indian government has been accused of killing terrorists in Pakistan who had organized terrorist attacks in India. They have been accused in the killing of a Sikh politician in Canada. Also, but the Canadian government or others have not provided any proof that India is involved in such killings. And also some Sikhs who were accused of organizing the terrorist bombing of an Air India Flight 182 in 1985 that was flying from Toronto to London have been killed in Canada under mysterious circumstances. The Canadian courts had failed to convict these people who were accused of masterminding the bombing. For example, Rupodaman Singh Malik was an acquitted suspect in the 1985 Air India bombing that claimed 331 lives. He was accused of funding the terror operation. Malik was shot dead in Surrey in Canada's British Columbia. All great powers undertake elimination of their enemies on foreign soil. This is well known. Recently, the top Hamas leader was blown up in his house in Tehran, where he was visiting to attend the inauguration of the new Iranian president. Did anyone accuse Netanyahu of this murder? Even if they did, Netanyahu does not give a damn. In the same way, Mr. Modi does not give a damn when they accuse him of the killing of Islamic and Khalistani terrorists on foreign soil. If you ask any ordinary Indians in India or abroad on this, they will consider these as proof that India has emerged as a great power on the world stage. And the credit for this goes to Mr. Modi. Just as Indira Gandhi was instrumental in the creation of Bangladesh, Mr. Modi has been instrumental in elevating India as a great power on the world stage and for bringing peace, prosperity, and national pride to the great Indian people. Thank you very much. Hello. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking on the subscribe link below. Also write your comments in the comment section below. Spread the word. You can share this video with your friends by clicking on the share button below, and you can share it with WhatsApp, with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and by sending email to your friends.